What's up, everyone? I'm Brandon. This is Artie. You can follow the podcast at BUFFoonBrandon Banter. You can follow me at BUFFoonBrandon. For today's episode, I had Caleb Cameron on. I actually went to his physical space, but we were hosted in my metaphysical space on this podcast, of course. Throwback to episode 1, if you remember me talking about that with Ruben, because he hosted me in his physical space. And I hosted him on my metaphysical space of the podcast. In this episode, Caleb Cameron is a composer. You can follow him at Composer Caleb, and you can follow his music on Spotify and Apple Music and wherever you get music at Gradient, Greydient. He's does like classical piano and just really cool sounds and stuff like that. And in this episode, we create a new theme song for my show in an hour. And it was just fun to kind of see the process of making a new song and from scratch, because I don't have any experience with that, or didn't until now. So you get to see from inception of idea to completed theme song in an hour. So I hope you enjoy. There's also a quick little music video that I kind of made with using one of Caleb's songs, Don't Stop. It's about 5 minutes long, so when you get towards the end of the episode, I hope you enjoy listening to one of his songs. And if you are on video, you can see my Instagram nonsense that I added to it. Anyway, without further ado, Artie's getting he's biting me. Yeah. Artie and I say hi, bye, enjoy the episode.
And stuff. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I'll start the video. Video's recording.
I don't know if that's necessary or not, but
yeah, probably. Let me start the screen recording, and then you can do that one more time. I'll do the entire screen, because then you'll at least see something here.
Yeah.
Still might have to manually tweak it a bit. All right. Clap away.
All right. Second sticks.
Remember, look into the void and not into this beautiful, bright, shiny object right here.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah. Should I not be in? Do you want?
No, you
are
can
you
be
gonna
in.
Introduce me and then I'll make an entrance.
No, you can be here. I'll just start it.
Great.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm Brandon Shepner. You can follow me at BUFFoonBrandon. You can follow the podcast at BUFFoonBrandon Banter, which is where we're at right now in the metaphysical space, the BUFFoonBrandon Banter podcast realm. But at the same time, I'm doing a field trip, and I'm here at Composer Caleb Cameron's studio space, because he's a composer, as his Instagram handle, and as he'll tell you. But we're here at his recording space, and I'll let you introduce yourself. What's up, Caleb?
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. How about an awkward handshake?
Yeah, that sounds perfect. I wouldn't want to start this any other way.
1 feet away. This is probably the most cozy setup that you've had yet on this podcast.
Oh,
right?
100%. This is the most intimate podcast recording I've done so far. So
that's
thanks.
Great.
Yeah.
You should get up on that mic a little bit.
Oh, thank you. I'm still learning.
That's nice.
Thanks. This is what I'm here to learn. You're an audio. You were trained at the Berklee Music School in Boston, so I need to learn. That is right?
That is correct.
Okay,
not the Berklee, California.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I are you an audio engineer?
Yeah. Yes, it depends who's asking.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely am. I think the bucket that probably I spend the most time is in music production. So as a music producer, these days I do most of that through film scoring work.
Right. We'll get to that for sure. Yeah.
I do audio engineering, I guess, is a long way to answer the question.
Cool. So my reason for asking that is like, yeah, I'm happy to learn like little tips like, hey,
It's the proximity
put
effect.
your head closer to the mic.
The closer you talk to the mic, the more low end you get. The further back away,
Oh,
the more shallow it sounds, and the more room you get too.
oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
So like, if I
more
want to
radio voice
really
in
do
your.
some ASMR stuff, I just gotta really get in
You just gotta get
real
as
tight.
close as you possibly can.
Yeah, everyone likes that. Yeah.
Yeah. If you pan these mics left and right hard, and then we do that simultaneously, then you basically have an ASMR podcast.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, we could do stereo with this,
You
huh?
could do stereo.
All
Yeah.
right, that's a good call.
Yeah, I'm giving you all sorts of ideas.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna be a
This is
fun experiment of an episode. It's gonna be tech heavy.
this is why you came here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I came here for that, and I came here to learn, and I came here because we're gonna make a theme song.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
We're gonna make a theme song in an hour.
in an hour.
That's your viral headline right there.
Yep, theme song in an hour.
Yeah.
And I was planning on coming in with a little bit of an idea, as far as a focus, but I'm kind of coming in blank. So I hope
Mm-hmm.
that's all right. I mean I have taste. I have things that I like. So
Yeah.
I guess it's not nothing, but
We're gonna find it out. We're gonna go on a journey into the depths of your creative soul, and we're gonna extract the part that needs to come out into this theme song.
that's all I can ask for.
That's great.
Yeah. So yeah, what's up, Caleb? I thank you for coming on my podcast and
Thanks for
welcoming
having
me
me.
into your physical space. This is the
Yeah.
second time I've done a field trip with my podcast. The first time was my first episode with Ruben Ryan. I went
Okay.
to his place,
Nice.
and it was fun. I appreciate you taking me in.
Of course.
Real quick, let's talk about the film scoring and stuff like that in case we don't get a chance to later, because I want to talk about your, and we could talk about this while we're doing it too, I guess. But you're talking about like doing the film scoring. We did some 48-hour film projects last year, and you won.
Yep.
You won the best original score for Gorlock, which got second place in the Cleveland 48-hour film project, the sci-fi horror, in October last year.
It's a fun one.
And just yesterday, I posted the Speed Dating at the End of the World, which is our Yes We Can's International Invitational 48-hour film project.
Sorry, I don't know how to put my glasses on without taking it.
No,
Sorry, I'm just over here
Yeah.
being a sideshow.
and you did the original score on that one too, which I really thought was great.
Thanks, man.
And everyone should check those videos out for sure. They're fun.
They are fun. Yeah, I love those projects.
Yeah, me too. I got to. I was just an actor this time, but I got to be in the most recent 48-hour film project, the sci-fi horror one.
Nice.
I got texted at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, "Hey, we're desperate for actors, and could you be here by 12?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can actually." And it was really cool how it worked out.
Wow.
It was fun. I'm
So-
excited to see it. I'm excited
Yeah.
to see it on the big screen. I've already seen it. It's pretty good.
Cool. That's very cool. No 48s for me this year. I've been recovering a little bit.
Yeah.
Busy on some other projects, but
Yeah.
maybe next year.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to get back to them.
It was a lot to do 3 in 1 year last year. And ironically, the title of the film we did this just last weekend was called Burnt Out. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun. I got to smoke a joint during it, and
Wow.
I mean, it
Method-
wasn't
method acting?
Method acting. I
Wow.
was getting real high, and it didn't affect my performance in a bad way, in my opinion.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good research there.
I mean, I know what weed I can smoke and still be, focused and active. So I was careful about that.
Nice. Well, that's good.
All right. Well, cool. Should we get into what are we doing
We should,
here?
yeah. The meter's running. Like, we need to get this theme song
Yeah.
plucked from the depths of your brain.
Uh huh.
That's a metaphor that I'm going to stick with. So we have a blank slate here in front of us,
Yep.
and that's how it always starts.
What is this program? Is this Logic?
This is Logic.
Okay.
This is Logic. Yep. Yeah, Logic is my home base. It's been where I've spent too much of my life for probably the last 15 years. And but it's just I dabble with the other like DAWs from time to time, but when you spend so much time in one of them, it's hard to kind of be as proficient and quick in the other one. So I tend to spend most of my time here.
Cool. All right. Well, what's the first step to a blank canvas?
Well, it's usually just starting somewhere. We need something to jump off of. And I mean, oftentimes what that will be is I'll kind of pull up a synth patch and some sort of plug-in and just sort of start experimenting and seeing if something will jump off. Sometimes I'm coming to it with like a specific prompt or an idea or an emotion, or if it's film scoring, you've got the film, you have something to kind of work backwards from. But you have any prompts for me, or should we just go deep diving?
Well, I don't know if I want to use it or not, but something that's bounced around in my head was just like a buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, Brandon banter. I don't know if that is something I want, in the long run, but it was just something that just kind of popped in my head, and
that's fun.
All right,
that's we can work with that.
All right, cool.
Okay, so let's see. Buff, 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 buffoon. No, is that how it was?
Buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, Brandon banter.
Interesting. I think we're gonna need, if we're gonna do, we'll start down a path, and you never know, it might end up betraying us. But
no, you gotta start somewhere, though, right?
We gotta start somewhere. So sometimes I like to start with this, like for something like that's so rhythmic, we'll start rhythmic. So let's see if we can get the tempo locked in. Actually, first things first, we better save, because oh my gosh, what would happen if we didn't save this?
Yeah.
Buffoon. Is that the spelling? Is that spelled right?
Buffoon. Yeah.
Theme. Great.
Perfect.
All right, so let's see what we got. 110. I might be a little faster than that. Actually, that's kind of perfect. So the beat is actually almost perfect, but it's not quite. Let's see. So then this is where we start to find some nuance. I kind of think, again, we just start with like rough, abstract strokes, and then we, just like painting.
I already like it.
I'm gonna try some of these grooves. Buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon. I'm gonna make it a little simpler. Complexity. Turn that bad boy down. Buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon. How many times were you doing that?
Buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, Brandon banter. So three
and then
three of the repeats, and then
ending.
Yeah.
Buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon. It needs to maybe like that. Buff, 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 buffoon, buff, buff, buff,
buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, Brandon banter.
Maybe. So the fun thing about this percussionist thing is that it's I don't know, some sort of early iteration of AI. It's not actually AI, however you want to define that, but this was pre-LLM technology. But basically it just kind of like takes these like large language models. I don't know, is that like the cool way to talk about AI these days? I don't know.
I see what you're saying. I don't know.
Who knows? This is just some kind of percussion generator thing. Makes it easy for getting off to the races. Let's see.
They had a thing you could build beats and stuff with something similar at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, actually.
Oh, nice.
And I was messing with that for a little bit when I was there a few weeks ago.
Very cool.
It was fun, yeah.
what I'm thinking is, I'm kind of imagining like a little. This is pretty playful, which I think could work for you. But like, I'm imagining like a little like, so like a little build up to that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We'll give a bar here. Be like, click on. So it'll be like. Buffoon, buffoon, Brandon banter.
I like it.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And so for this part, we're going to put in, I think, just a shaker in this early bit. So we're going to turn off these parts. Buffoon. That's fun. Okay.
Is that metronome sound part of it or no?
No, that's just a reference.
To keep it. Okay, cool.
So we can kind of keep our wits about us. Kind of. Okay. Now I also want to try. So then sometimes I'll start with the layering. This is kind of where you get lost in the sauce, as they say. But then I'm kind of going to look for something that's going to. Put some applause in there. This is what I was thinking of. Basically, I just want another like layer of that. So it's sort of like the offbeat sort of clapping.
Yeah.
So we'll
sounds cool.
It's a bass. It's a percussion bass for us. And now I think we need to look for
When you say bass, is that B-A-S-E or B-A-S-S?
That's an astute question. It's B-A-S-E.
B-A-S-E. All right, cool.
But I would not advise asking me many spelling-related questions. I probably will create falsities. But that one I did know, so.
Good.
I did know that one.
This isn't a spelling bee, don't worry.
All right, we're going to go. Oh, I just remembered something. Since we're going fun, and so much of like music production is like vibing and this like, it's weird with these like different products and software that you use. Like so much of it is also based upon vibes and like what it looks like and kind of what you think it is. And, you know, it's kind of funny, honestly. Sometimes you're like, what am I even doing? Like, what is this? But I have something that is aptly named something fun, if I can find it. Playbox. Yeah. I think this might be fun. Let's load it up. All right. Come on. That spins. Just gotta double check we're still recording. Nice. All right. Let's load it up. Now I'm going to pull out here down and make this even more awkward. I'm going to roll it a little. For our viewers at home, there's a MIDI keyboard underneath the desk here.
And so it lights up.
It lights up. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Very space sound. I like this too. I like the space sound.
I dig it. So I'm going to start doing my due diligence here, labeling. So that first track is the Juno. The second track is our Playbox.
All right.
So let's see what the Playbox just sounds like by itself. So you can see here on these keys, there's like different colors. So these red sections are actually where stuff happens. And then these, I think, I'm actually not sure. Sometimes these change the key, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. Let's try, let's click the dice, see what we get now.
Oh, so it's just random?
It's a little bit random. It's a little bit spooky. Let's try something major. Something so playful, we don't want to get too spooky.
Even though it is the season, I want something evergreen.
Definitely, I would love to go full on Halloween mode. No, I don't like that. Let's try something else.
Why is it only this small section that you can mess with?
Why is the sky blue? I don't know.
That's true.
I think partially because this one in particular is like just a sample based thing, so it's doing a lot of stuff under the hood, and so it's sort of like very curated. Others we'll take a look at another one in a minute that's a lot more customizable and expansive, and it will play across the whole keyboard.
All right. What we were playing right at the beginning with the space sound?
That's an emulation of the Juno synth.
All right.
Which is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's very, very Tron-esque. Oh.
I've never seen those movies, but I got
Really?
a ticket to the new movie screening yesterday, and then I just didn't go.
Oh my goodness. The first, well, not the first Tron movie, but Tron Legacy like changed my world.
Yeah?
Dude, that movie.
All right, I'll have to watch them.
I was rewatching it the other night, and it hasn't aged all that well, but it was special to me when I was younger.
Yeah. So worth checking out, though.
I'm going to see the new one at some point. I'm a little disappointed because Daft Punk did not do the score. Even though Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, like they're legit.
Mm-hmm.
I really like them too, but Daft Punk fanboy right here.
Oh yeah, I like Daft Punk.
Forever.
I like LCD Sound System too. Yeah. Daft Punk is playing at my house.
In my house.
My house.
This is a wild sound.
It's like almost like whales.
It's fun.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if we can kind of...
It's almost like a synth. Or like a theremin, I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, a little theremin-y. Oh. That's kind of fun. Let's go back. You can see how easy it is to get lost in the sauce when you're in these early stages. It's like,
yeah,
what is even happening right now?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, how do you even build anything from it?
Eventually something sticks. But I'm... This is... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can make this not minor.
What's the difference between major and minor? Explain like I'm 5.
Music theory. So like a major scale is something that it's like the most standard. It's happy. It's kind of light. Minor. Minor. Slight sad. So you take in this case it's like the minor third. So you take what would usually be the third note and you drop it down 1/2 step. And then same here. But there's different types of minor scales. There's only one type of major scale. Don't get me started on modes. But
where's do re mi fa? Oh my gosh, do re mi fa. Do re mi. How do I forget this? Holy shit! I was in choir in junior high.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Do re mi fa so la ti do.
Just think of Julie Andrews.
I felt like fa was in the wrong place when I was saying it, and it just kept. So do re mi fa so la ti do. Okay, so I was saying it right.
100%.
In my head, I got 2 in my head.
You got it in your head.
It's been too long.
All right, we've abandoned that last ship, as you can tell, and now we're sorting in the quirky category of my other favorite synth library called Omnisphere. So we're seeing if we can find something that will spark us.
What's backward magnetic fields? I want to hear that one.
Oh, that's definitely very scary. Oh, maybe we give you a little bit of 90s.
Uh-huh.
That could be an interesting part to our beat. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, keep it. Yeah.
That's pretty dope, honestly. All right, let's lay that down.
Yep.
Yeah. That's fun. So we're gonna go in here, and then this is what they don't, this is the stuff they don't want you to see. We're gonna quantize it because, man, look at how off grid. See, you can see these lines. That's where things are perfectly in time.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, look at, I was so early on that note. But thanks to the power of quantization, I'm gonna guess 16th note will work. Drop that back in volume. So then another thing that I tend to do, like for something like this patch, we might be still looking for other things. And I know, like, I'm not going to really change this much more. And again, we're being like efficient and rapid here. I'm going to bounce this down to audio. So right now it's like MIDI, so it's just like a digital file that I could keep tweaking and editing. But I'm going to say, no, I'm going to have some commitment here.
Kind of flattens it like a PDF.
Exactly. That's a good metaphor. Sweet. So then we can actually like get rid of that. I mean, I'm being pretty destructive here, but that's okay. It's,
What do you mean? What would you get rid of?
I just deleted the MIDI file, but I kept the audio.
Oh.
I could have like made another track, but I've got a vibe I'm chasing here.
All right.
Living on the edge.
All right.
All right, so now we need to find, remember I was saying, so sometimes this is where you get too lost in the sauce. You got to go back and re-find your ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one thing we do need to figure out here real fast is bass. We do need some real bass up in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're not going to use a lot of real instruments on this puppy, but I think this could be an opportunity to bust out the bass.
Let's do it.
Let's bust
I love it.
All right. You want to go to a commercial break while I get this set up?
Yep.
I thought you were going to like do ad reads.
All right, I'll do. I really like Pocket Casts. It's a podcast app that I've been using for 5 years. This is not a paid sponsor, but I will recommend them because I find their organization and folders really helpful. I pay for the premium. It's very cheap premium to pay for. Their folder setup and everything's really nice. But also they have a function where you can create your own clips. And I really like the ability to do that when I'm listening to someone else's. Here, just
sorry.
Just like pull it tight.
Pull it tight.
So I like to
keep you. There. Yeah. That's so we'll wrap it around.
Yeah. So I like to when I'm listening to a podcast, I like to that's great. Like my favorite podcast, I like to create a clip of something that I want to remember or, listen back to or potentially use for, my own podcast in the future or whatever. It's so easy to use right in the app. So check it out. It's called Pocket Casts. If you've only used Apple Podcasts because, it's just what you've always done.
Apple Podcasts sucks these days
it does.
Too.
They've
changed
for a while.
it.
Please try Pocket Cast. It's so nice, honestly. There are like some smaller podcasts that still don't put their stuff on Pocket Cast, but like for the most part, all the main ones are on Pocket Casts and all the other ones. And I bet if your favorite podcast is not on Pocket Cast, you could probably send that podcast a message and they'll do it. It'll take them 5 minutes or less to share the RSS feed, honestly. So check it out. See what you think. Let me know what you think. I like it. Was that enough time for an ad read, or do I need to keep?
Amazing.
Go on to my next ad.
Amazing job stalling.
All right. Do I need to go to a next ad or?
No, we're ready to hop back here.
All right, I had one
for the people. Just getting this the bass. So now we're over here. I think this bass will really get us going in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a little bass camp simulation going on.
And that's B-A-S-E camp?
This is a B-A-S-S.
It is B-A-S-S
Now we're
camp. All right.
B-A-S-S, baby. I want to see. Oh, come on. I had a thing. This bass is a little bit noisy. And I have this noise reduction plugin.
When you say noisy, is it like the hum that we're hearing?
Yeah, you hear that hum right there?
Yeah. So that's dependent on the bass or the quality of the bass or just the type of bass?
It's the pickups and cheaper ones tend to be a little noisier, but
okay.
So I use this. This is this plugin's really not meant for this, but it works.
Yeah. Yeah, no more hum.
All right, let's hop back over here. No, I don't want to use Sound ID reference. Get out of here. All right, we're going to go. I think I lost my bass amp sim too. I'm going to pull that back in a second. So I'm going to make a new track.
That was mic or line instead of guitar. Is that all right?
That's fine. Yeah, if I did the guitar one, it's just going to like bring in effects and stuff that I don't necessarily want.
All right.
But maybe I do want. Who knows?
What's the R blinking right there? Is that recording?
That's the record enable. So that means that it's like ready to rock. Ready to lay down some track, if you know what I mean.
I don't. I barely know what we're doing here, but I love watching.
We're going deep today. We're just flying through.
Yeah.
So now I'm just vibe checking these presets, trying to find something that lights me up on the inside. None of these are really lighting me up. I'm gonna try this other bass amp I got. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay, all right. Well, we'll we're not gonna be perfectionists here. We're gonna plow on ahead. Oh, sorry, I've gotten off my mic.
You're good.
We're back. It's also an extremely uncomfortable position I'm in, but I'm committed to it. So
you still in frame?
Let me double check. Let's see here. Yeah, actually, yeah. I am still kind of in frame.
Yeah,
this is excellent. This is an excellent frame for my frame. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna put the loop on because I might need to jam with this for a bit.
Test your own timing.
Yeah. Okay. It's kind of a funky vibe. Do your little vocal part again.
Buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, Brandon banter. Buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, buff, 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 buffoon, Brandon banter.
Yeah, we were totally not in time there, but that's okay.
Does that? I mean, do the words do they sound all right, or like how's it sound for a theme?
We'll
like,
workshop it.
I'm not 100% that has to be in there either, But
I think it's good.
All right.
I think it's got like that little like but like it's fun to say but.
Yeah.
And
we're both big fans of alliteration, as you are. Canadian composer Caleb Cameron.
I am. That's true. Let's see. I'm gonna try and do something a little more. A little bit funky. Actually, can you hold this for a second?
I can. Would you like me to?
Well, since you can, and since you already are, so this here is my little Do you remember those wristbands from like the 2000s? Is that like the? Do you remember that phase? You used to get like these like mesh wristbands, like band merch.
Like a sweatband?
Sweatband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Those were
I was referring to it as a weird way.
Yeah. I mean, when I would get them, it was never for music purposes. It was for like playing basketball. But I've seen musicians wear them, and I didn't know why.
I think it's partially due to like guitarists. Like you can kind of like you can palm mute and you can like save your wrists or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So what's it doing on the end there? Like what's it adding?
So it's just helping mute the strings. So like I'm not
so
accidentally like hitting one where I don't want to. It's kind of like softening, a little bit of the decay on an open string too.
Yeah, like it'll like if you pluck a string, it'll vibrate a little longer without that, basically.
Yeah, if I pull it back. So then I put it back on.
Yeah, I hear a difference.
Just tightens it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this vibe's working. Okay, here we go. Oh. Actually, I think I just found the little opening part here. Like, we could do like shots on like I think we should put some like horns in there, like Saturday Night Live this up a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see if I can nail a take. And also, I should probably check if I'm in tune because, can't set a foundation that's not in tune.
True.
All right. Pardon the tuning. Dang it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, wait a second. Yo. Woof. In that case.
Are we not able to tune it while it's recording?
Well, I don't have something called software monitoring turned on right now, which is probably more than what your listeners want to know about Logic. So we're going to hop over here to my backup tuner.
All right.
This one's working. I mean, we're only using 2 strings, so just got to make sure these 2 are close enough for jazz. Close enough for classical music, as I like to say. Sometimes when I'm tuning, I'm like turning one string like so much. I'm like, why is it not? What are you doing? Like, what are you waiting for? Like, I'm turning you.
Yeah.
Gotta drop it here. It's where you take a string that's usually supposed to be E, and then I drop it down low. Mm-hmm.
All right. I music notes and stuff like that. It's when I was first learning to play guitar back in 2012 on YouTube. I was learning notes and stuff like that, and I did it for a month, and I learned a little bit, but none of it's retained, and I found it too challenging on my own.
I don't think it's too late to get back to it, although I have some serious regrets about like wishing I would have like gone deeper into music theory when I was like learning it and studying it and taking like exams and stuff. Like it would have really paid off now.
Yeah.
But I have enough of a baseline to get by, but I would like to be at a couple levels more than that. But I tell myself, maybe I just need to get disciplined and
yeah,
just start studying.
Too late. Yeah.
No, it's not like the most complicated thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of regret not being more serious about math when I was in school, because I as an engineer, not having a great foundation of trigonometry was kind of tough to overcome at different points.
Understandable.
But
yeah,
I got through, and I was a good engineer when I was.
Yeah.
But just don't ask me to tell you the angles and sine waves and stuff like that. And
I promise you.
Calculus.
I'll never ask you that. All right, let's keep going here.
All right.
I think I'm ready to lay something down. My mute back on. Actually, that thing I'm doing where I'm like singing what I'm playing is like a really common like musician thing, or like a jazz musician. Like if you're coming up with a lead or a hook, like if you're able to vocalize it, I think there's a term for it. I'm totally escaping. Don't ask me the term. But yeah, there is like something to that where it's like mimicking your voice helps you connect and find the melody that you're trying to bring out.
Mm-hmm. Because you're hearing it in your head and you can vocalize it, and then if you can match it with the with the guitar,
that makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah.
I bet that's really what's going on. All right, here we go. I think I can do better. It's a little slap. Let's take a listen though, just see if the level is good. Yeah, I'm going to do a different ending there too. I think I'm just going to do a hard out. All right, actually, I'm going to back off my gain just a tiny bit. How much of the audience do you think we've lost by this point? They're just like,
none.
These nerds.
I'm fascinated. I feel like people will be fascinated to see the process of this.
I hope so. If not, it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something. Maybe I'll do one more. Let's take a listen. I like the ending. I like that it cut really nicely. I think I can do it a little tighter. I'm going to try one more. Rats. Or not. I think between those two. So now, okay, I'm going to put the bass down because I literally can't do another take with my foot in this position.
Feeling the burn.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So other sponsor that I would like to sponsor me is the Long Hairs. So it's a guy's hairband and headband brand, and I've reached out to them. I was like, hey, once I get like more of an audience, would you like to sponsor me? And they haven't reached out yet, but I'm hoping maybe they will, and maybe I can reach out again once I get more going with this podcast. Once I have an official, intro and outro song and everything to work with.
That's really what is holding us all up, honestly.
Yeah, but the Long Hairs, I'm wearing one of their hair bands right now. They're a little thicker, and they fit around my wrist, comfortably, rather than being tight. So then wearing it on my wrist doesn't stretch it out more than its normal circumference.
Nice.
And so they last a little bit longer. They have some really cool designs, and they have hair like full headbands, like bandanas, which I love wearing because it is the most comfortable way to keep my hair out of my face. So check out thelonghairs.com. Not a paid sponsor, but I like them.
That's great.
All right.
Perfect stalling. Just in time. All right, so now I'm gonna show you the wonders of quick swipe comping. And that's where you can take between multiple takes and go quick swipe, and you can like hop. So what you see in blue is the parts that are actually going to be used, and the parts that are in gray, there's the maintenance guy.
I don't have another ad. Shit.
Hey. We're troubleshooting a drip.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Who knows?
In what? Like water heater?
In the utility closet.
Oh.
Just a mystery drip. A mystery drip.
Oh, you're good. It's just the water dripping down into the drain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from like the HVAC system.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Well, that's good. Breaking news. It's just a condensation drip.
That's good. I'm glad it
Yeah.
wasn't more serious.
Yeah, just a condensation drip, but potentially could be rain related. Who's to say? But there's no flooding risk.
Good.
All right. Well, on that note, let's get back to these base comps.
Alrighty.
You'll have fun figuring out how much of that you want to leave in.
I might just do like the 10 times speed or whatever through it.
That's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a bass. We've got a beat. We got some vibes. Now I say we need some brass. I think that could really, you can't live on brass alone. But as the good book says,
If we could get some after the brass, if we could get something like a little folky, like as long as it's not jarring, but if it could complement it too, I might like some folky stuff too.
folky.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like banjo.
maybe like some Trampled by Turtles stuff.
Trampled by Turtles.
Yeah, it's a cool folk band.
Nice. I actually have another. Sometimes I just like, if I'm going a little bit cheeky, sometimes I just go for the stock sounds. Sometimes they're awesome. I really like the stock Logic. Where's brass studio horns? Yeah, I really like the stock Logic saxophone. Okay. Now, sometimes when we start adding stuff, oh yeah, there it is. There it is. let's get that recorded right now.
I love that it was so bad first try. Am I making good music?
Oh yeah. See, with brass, like you might be. Who knows? No offense to brass players out there. All right, let's see what we got here. So we're in the key of D, apparently. Come to find out. I'm gonna give us a little bit of lead into this because now we're just hopping in hot. Put the click on. Let me think about this for a second. That could be one of our lines. Okay, we're gonna have to layer that. Look at this imposter note here. Get out of here. All right, this is also another time for quantizing. We're just gonna throw that on so it's nice and tight.
But I feel like we're missing that, like, one more note.
Wow.
Like right there.
Yeah, we need one of these.
It's like a sad trombone at the end. Yeah.
Sometimes there's really need it's like a buff.
I like the low, like, clown nose, like, at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. Good call. I think I'm also needing I think it's like I think that's what it's doing on the bottom side. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Sometimes you want a little bit of like humanness when you're doing these parts. So I might not quantize this one.
I like it.
So it gives it a little bit, there's a tiny human element in there.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so there's enough of a brass bit. All right. One thing I know I want to add on this is a little bit of add a little delay, just kind of like make it sparkle a little bit.
All right, we're at 2:11, just so you know, too.
Oh boy, we gotta really pick up the pace here. We're gonna do it.
And we got to remember to leave room so you can plug your stuff and talk about your music real quick too.
That's true. All right, here we go. Hang on, we're gonna plow through this, and it's gonna be awesome. Put on the sync.
I like the echo.
It's kind of just for a little bit. Actually, I think it might need to be fast. Okay. So it's just kind of like adding a little bit of space rather than it being distracting. All right, next up, folky. You said we need a folk element. I think I got just the thing for you. If I can find it. I'm digging in my library. I don't know why I'm using that accent now. As you do.
As you do.
And we are looking for a manufacturer called, I forget, Project Sam Swing. I'm pretty sure this is it. This rhythm section.
What's the nylon guitar?
Strums. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe like, oh, wait a second. This is the unlicensed version. Can't use that. Of course, I don't have it added. licensed properly. Just for everyone's, I do have it. It is licensed, but it's just not installed, of course. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Where? There it is. Let's see. Guitar. Nylon guitar.
Not that that gives you any indication. Oh, I like the warp.
It's kind of a little wah. I think maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. It's kind of a little counter melody. Kind of like that. Maybe only one time. So we'll layer that on. It's almost right. I think this needs to be. We need to finish that line. That was the wrong note, but we'll fix it. Yeah. There it is.
Nice.
Now, forgive us our sins, but I think I'm going to look to see if I have any banjo loops. That's it.
Yep.
So if I change the key up here, hopefully that doesn't... Yeah. You never know until you try.
I know. That's what I'm liking. I like it.
Just gotta get this puppy in the right key. Oh. Oh my gosh.
I like that.
That could be a real fun... Let's see.
I kind of like the intro of banjo only into everything else.
Yeah.
Like at least to try.
I do too. I want to try one other part, just as like a little, giving some space. Maybe just before the ending, just before this part. Like right here. That is something.
What about if we, like at the very beginning, we just have just a little section of the banjo by itself before everything else?
Oh, kind of like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like it starting like that.
I kind of do too. There's one other thing we need. We need a cymbal. We need a cymbal, a cymbal. cymbal. Need a cymbal swell.
Could we go a little lighter on the horn?
Yeah, we can. That's a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there. We got a little bit more time. One other thing I sometimes like to do is use this fade tool to create little speed ramps. So I can change it from fading into speeding up. So that kind of adds a little rip in there. I might actually use that here too. In this opening. Could be fun.
Yeah, could we just extend that a little bit further to the beginning and keep that ramp though, but like have a little bit more of the banjo at the top? Yeah. I like it. I just want to really hear it. Is it just not loading it?
No, it's here. That's classic.
Yeah, I like that.
Actually, I'm gonna.
This is fun.
This is super fun. I'm gonna just fade, so we're gonna have the percussion kind of fade into.
I
It'll
like
come in
that.
the second time, maybe like right here.
Yeah.
Catchy. So this other our little counter melody here, we need to, I think, add a little. Almost out of time, but we're gonna get in just under the clock.
All right.
We're gonna add a little reverb or a little. Let's see. Haters are gonna hate, but I always love to start with presets as just sort of inspiration, and then maybe I'll kind of understand what I'm after, and then I'll dial it in. Again, like I said,
yeah,
so much of this is vibes based. You know, you're just kind of like experimenting. You're playing. I think the more playful music production is, the more of a chance that you'll keep doing it, you know? And so that's why
it's gotta
I like
be
to
fun.
Keep
like,
it
that's why you do it.
Experimental.
Yeah. Can we try without the sax? I just want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The sax
Too
definitely
much
adds.
sax?
Maybe just a little quieter.
Let's
It just
bring
feels
it
like
back.
it just feels like it's taken over a lot.
That's better.
It feels a little more balanced with this, yeah.
I agree. Just doing a super rough mix here.
It definitely sounded weird without the sax. but
a little empty. It has its
Yeah.
place, you know. It
Yeah.
sort of fills it in. I'm gonna, you know, because this is a speed run, we're just gonna use the Logic mastering to help us out.
all right.
But I tell you what, you know, I think by the time your listeners hear this, I'll have come back to this. I'll make an extended version for you if you want, you know,
All
for
right.
like an outro.
Yeah.
But I think we've built the like building blocks.
Awesome.
You know.
Yeah.
So let's just do a rough master here. Let's see. Make sure that it doesn't sound terrible. A little punch. Let's see. Take a little of that mud out.
Beautiful.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
We made a theme song in
We
an hour.
did. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
My pleasure.
This has been really fun to watch, honestly. Like I feel like when I was watching you edit Pennyman, like just learning how to use DaVinci and seeing how quickly everything just comes into place. Like it's just really cool to see somebody who's good at what they do what they do. So I appreciate you doing this.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah.
This is fun for me. It's fun to like. It always amazes me how, you know, an hour ago we felt kind of lost. We're like, what do we do? You know?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we forgot to add the buffs in.
Oh yeah.
We need to do that.
All right.
Hold on a second. Connecting a microphone.
Can we have a version with and without the
Of course.
Without the vocal? Okay, cool.
Anything for you, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, we cannot.
And I do want to talk about your music real quick, even if it's
Yeah.
just like for a couple minutes, just so you can plug it. I know you're working on something new. I don't know how much you want to talk about that project, but
Yeah, man.
as much as you want to disclose, we should definitely, talk about.
I've been doing a lot more film scoring, and so I've got some of those film projects in the pipeline that I'm probably not ready to share just yet. But on my own personal music side, I just released a collaboration with Elijah Bisbee, is another local artist, really
Nice.
talented dude. Sort of in the post-classical electronic world.
Oh wait, did that come out like a week ago?
It came out a week ago.
I listened to that.
as of
Yeah.
now. Oh, thanks.
Nice. Yeah.
So yeah, more music on the way. I have my album.
Yep. Where can you find that on Spotify?
It's on Spotify. It's on all the spots.
But what do you search?
Well, so this is a bit of an existential question because it has been under Gradient, spelled Greydient, Gradient.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm making a pivot. I'm making a little rebrand, and I think going forward, it's mostly going to just come out under my name. I think especially as I move towards film scoring, the music that I release is going to start to become more and more just Caleb Cameron. So you might see some stuff on Gradient still. There might still be a universe in my lore where some stuff will live in that bucket.
Mm-hmm.
But I have another album in the can. It's almost ready to come. It'll probably be a few more months. Got a music video potentially in the works, which is really exciting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you can check out Gradient's previous album, Shades.
Shades.
I really liked that. Like I've listened to it a lot when I've been working on writing projects because there's not really vocals in it. So it's like really great background and inspiring background music to listen to while you're working and writing. I've found it to be that anyway. So,
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I hope people enjoy listening if you haven't had a chance yet.
Yeah. One of my favorites on that one is "Don't Stop."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did the that like Instagram music video type thing that you let me use that for back in the day, and that was just fun. It was silly and stupid that I was doing. It literally making that that night with all the Instagram stuff. It probably took me like 3 hours just on my phone, just typing random shit. But
I feel bad for you. That is so hard to edit on your phone, I'm sure.
No. I did the editing on the computer, but I mean, like actually creating all of the Instagram story, like and everything. That was like 3 hours of my time wasted, but it was fun, so it wasn't wasted. Yeah.
All right, I need you to do some buffs for me. Hang on a second.
And your Instagram handle is what?
At Composer Caleb.
Yeah.
And I hate Instagram. Let it be known. I hate Instagram.
Some reverb on this.
Do you know this? You know what my favorite song is? I love technology, just not as much as you. And you know that song?
No.
Napoleon.
I know you could be making it up.
Napoleon Dynamite. It's the love song he sings at the wedding.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that movie.
I know.
That's really funny. So is this
Check.
Is it, what's his name? Kip?
Kip. It's Kip's love
singing
song.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love technology. I sing that song to myself every time I get frustrated with technology, and it makes me feel a little better.
That's really funny.
Oh, now I've been really messing with it because I've been talking in this mic and this mic back and forth. This one sounds better.
All right. Well, because this mic's only in beta version. Like, get a real mic. Come on, man.
All right. Well, what mic? Why am I opening it? I'm just completely deranged after that reference to 2000 and whatever. All right, it's time to be buff. Let's have a listen. I want you to get real close up on that mic. Here, put your thingy, put this thingy on this mic so you can get real close.
This?
Yeah. I know it's gonna sound terrible, but yeah. See, now you get real close to that. I want you to get really.
I'm really sexy on it. Buffoon, buff. Okay. Buffoon, buffoon, Brandon banter.
That was pretty darn good. Let's do it. Let's listen. One more time.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Give me more sass, more attitude.
Buffoon, buffoon, Brandon banter.
That was definitely a little hillbilly. Concerned.
You know where I grew up?
I'm gonna turn it down. One more, like, cut the difference between hillbilly and rodeo clown and sexy man. Something in between there.
I feel it. Buffoon, buffoon, Brandon banter. I don't know. We'll see.
Something between there is gonna work. Now I might, our listeners might, because we're almost at our time. I have a hard out. I got stuff.
You gotta get to juicing.
I'll let people figure out what they want to make of that, but I just want to see. We might not hear the final version right now because I am going to make an extended version of this. I'm going to just throw on this one plug-in.
Yeah, if you can make my vocals sound anything but myself, that's fine too.
Not that I love your vocals.
I like. I appreciate that, but I don't need it to be my vocals in the intro.
I'm also going to quantize you.
I also feel like it's kind of fun because, like, two of the podcasts I listen to, like Take Your Shoes Off, his intro, I could be wrong, but it doesn't sound like it's Rick Glassman. To me, if I was to guess who it is, it's probably his buddy who's also a comic, Adam Ray. It sounds like his voice. And then Pete Holmes's intro doesn't sound like Pete Holmes. It sounds more like Paul Scheer. So I don't know. Maybe I'm correct on that. Maybe it is just their voice, but with some kind of modulation or something. I don't know. That sounded so weird. I didn't hate it, but it was weird.
The timing, so my quantizing definitely failed me. Let me see. Sometimes I need to.
Am I done with this for now?
Yes, please go back. Please return to your regularly scheduled microphone while I fuss and fiddle.
I like that too.
That's quite something.
I'm trying to remember what Nickelodeon show that voice reminded me of, but it's not sticking out to me.
I'll try turning off this.
I want to say like Legends of the Hidden Temple or something, but it's been too long since I remember, since I've heard that.
Nickelodeon shows are now, yeah.
Both. I keep that in.
Love that for you. Now we're gonna try. This is a hot. Okay, we are really going over time here, but
Yeah,
this now we're having too much fun. Yeah, that's kind of fun. And now we can take this one and we can throw it up.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I nailed it.
In context, here we go.
Print it.
Print it, ship it.
I like it.
Love your self-doubt.
Yeah.
I'll-
Yeah, clip make it a little quicker, but yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tighten up the timing on this. So by the time your lovely audience hears this, it's gonna be just completely.
I love it. I
locked
trust you. I believe it.
And sizzling.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. One more time for the fun. One more time for the fans, and then I'll shake your hand and kick you out of my apartment.
All right. Perfect. That's perfect. Thank you so much. That's fun.
It's been great doing.
It's been great.
Music with you today.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Please come back.
Of course. Yeah, we got to have you on a real episode where we can like talk about stuff.
Why am I asking you back to my pod? This is not my podcast. I'm telling you to come
Come back to your physical
back
space.
to my physical space.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I
You're
feel
welcome.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us. And we're thankful for having you.
Yeah.
All right. You can follow me at BUFFoonBrandon. You can follow the podcast at BUFFoonBrandon Banter. You can follow Caleb at Composer Caleb. You can follow his music at Gradient, GREYDIENT on Spotify and Apple Music and wherever else you get your music. And yeah, just keep keeping on. And thank you for a brand new theme song. I feel themed up. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
All right. Outro music.
Buff, 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 buff.